Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. What a wonderful and glorious sight today. It is still cold, although it looks sunny, but don't mind about the sun. It's quite, it can be a bit deceptive. But the fact is the weather is much better, but it's still cold. So this is a reaction video. Thank you for those that have joined our video, our channel, and our family. Thank you for the new subscribers and the old subscribers. You are highly welcome. Continue to your support of this channel because we needed it most. We are going to discuss about the issue of the wranglings over the burial law in Anambra State. The burial law in Anambra State. For some time now, some people has been talking about it, and we discussed it before, but we want to continue to discuss it because it's very important for us to discuss this burning issue. The burial law was passed under the leadership of Governor Willie Obiano as a result of outcry from many people because of the issue people are facing in Anambra State, in Anibo, in Nigeria, when they lose their loved one or when their loved one die. So as a result of that, the government and the lawmakers took the decision to stop this excessive spending and celebration of death, and they make a law to curtail it. And this law was widely acknowledged and approved, and many people were of the opinion that that's overdue. But you know, when they say that a custom or evil practice, if you allow it to filter for some time, it will look like it's now the culture. So what happened? Some people were talking about why should this law be passed, blah blah blah, and they carry on flouting this law. Although this law have a penalty that when you flout it, this is what need to be done, but they continuously flouting this law. And even some people in the churches or even church groups, because of the benefit they derive from excessiveness of burials, the goats and the cow and the other money that they are receiving, so they join the people of the world to be supporting those things which the church in itself, the churches were part of and parcel of making this law, which is that burial practice was basically anti-Christianity. But what surprised me is the tenacity and the doggedness of some of those churches to be talking against it again now, in spite that their members are hurting, in spite that the people are hurting because of these inhuman burial practices. It's like a burden to the 90% of their members. But what do I know? What do their members know? You know, because the mundane and carnal mentality has taken over the churches, and this is what has necessitated that Soludo started talking about it. that a law has been passed. I did not pass the law. Why should we be breaking law? That he himself did not do that when his father died, in spite that he's the executive governor. That you cannot bend the law to satisfy a few people. So now, the controversy ranged on that people were talking about the Ezife family and community resist the Anambra burial law. They want a whole week of waste of money, or whatever they call it, or showing off. In society, people are looking for jobs. People are looking for soccer. People cannot find 3 square meals to eat. So now, there was some people were saying that there was a war raging on against Soludo, but that's not Soludo. It's an Anambra law, and that law has to be obeyed. So now Soludo came to speak about it and said, look, this law was passed before me. It wasn't me that passed it, but the law must be obeyed. Or if the people are not, majority of the people are not in support of this law, let's rather repeal it than you say to, let's put aside the law on the side, break the law for the sake of one man, for the sake of the rich. And it reminded even the church, the Salvation Army that Chief Ezife belonged to, that the Salvation Army normally, follow the principle, the Christian principles. And that's, it's like him preaching to the church to repent of your evil ways. That's exactly what he was doing there. To follow the Christian practice. And that's exactly what he did. And he was bold on his part to do that. Because the fact is that you can see how the churches have followed the worldly practices. So normally, if somebody dies, you expect the churches to show compassion and bear with the people. But you can see the heavy fines and the things they will be asking of them to bring before we can bury this person, blah blah blah. You'll be thinking about where is Jesus in all this? Where is Jesus in all this? So that's what you'll be asking yourself. So that's exactly what we are discussing this morning. So this thing also happened during the Ebubemfadebemonso burial of the mother. Even the bishop was saying, resisting the governor and saying, we shouldn't be going there. But you'll be asking yourself, why did they support the law in the first place? We must be careful what we are doing to our homeland. We must be careful so that we don't destroy our homeland because of our carnal and egoistic and selfish purposes and the path. So that's what we come to drop in the street today. Remember to share this video. Remember to subscribe. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Thank you very much for all your support. I see you in the next one. Bye.